All right, today's Tax the Rich segment has to do with Beyonce and Jay-Z. They just had their baby, and the baby's name is Blue Ivy Carter. Okay, it's a girl.
Okay, I live in a glass house. I know my son's name is Prometheus Maximus. I know. But Blue Ivory?
Blue Ivy.
Ivy, okay. Ivy's
Right.
a little better, okay. But Blue...
Maybe blue has some sort of meaning to them. You don't know them. You don't know that man.
I hear you, all right. Is that Blue I see? Yeah, actually it is. It's their kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, the reason why I bring the story up is because of the ridiculous, it's like heinous amount of money that they're spending on this baby, right? So she's only like a few days old. But so far they've spent $600,000 on a solid gold handmade rocking horse from a Japanese jeweler.
Oh, God, make the pain stop.
It continues. Nearly $20,000 on a fantasy carriage crib from Posh Tots, which sounds kind of cool.
Okay, first of all, that's outrageous, but you, like, when you gave the $600,000 rocking horse or whatever it was, it blows everything else out of the water. And now I'm like, oh, $20,000, what a bargain for a crib. Oh my God, they stole that one.
$15,000 for a Swarovski crystal-studded high chair.
Tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. Listen, when my wife bought a high chair that was a slightly high-tech, it looks like a little Star Trek high chair for the little guy, I thought it was extravagant. $15,000. You know what kids do with high chairs? Well, right? It's got diamonds on it. They're going to lose so many of those diamonds, but they're so rich they don't give a damn.
Please, Swarovski crystals. If it was
whatever the
diamonds,
hell
it
it
would be
is.
worth like $6 million.
Okay, I don't even know. But kids, what do they do with the crystals? Actually, the worst case scenario is he eats the crystals. It's even worse. Is it a he or a she? What the hell's a blue?
It's a
okay,
she.
oh, it's a she. Okay.
You're so angry about this. And then they also spent nearly $300 on a silk dress that she can burp on.
Silk dress for a kid. $300. You know what happens with kids? They grow out of them. Okay? Pretty quickly. Silk dress. Now, tax the rich, man. Look, they earned it. They're not bankers. They didn't take it from us. There's nothing wrong with them making the money that they make. God bless, live your lifestyle. But you think they can't afford an extra 4% on their top bracket? Come on, come on, come on.
There were also rumors that they had rented out the entire floor that they gave birth on. The hospital denies it. I don't know if I'm really buying it. I think that they probably took extra security measures and paid a great amount of money for that. But renting out an entire floor, I don't know if that actually happened. There's no real confirmation that happened, so I don't want to throw them under the bus.
I hear you. My guess is they did. But if they didn't rent out a significant portion of the hospital for a birth after buying a $600,000 rocking horse, I'd be really surprised.
And there are conflicting reports. There's another report that they didn't rent out the entire floor. They just had 2 hospital rooms turned into one big suite so she could have
By the way, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
You're super rich and you want to have a bigger suite. You're Jay-Z and Beyonce. Have at it, Hoss. I don't have a problem with that.